Hello Leo, welcome to your reading. My name is Kelly. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo. Whether you have a lot of Leo placements or you're watching for a Leo, welcome. I do want to say either Jupiter is now in Leo or it's about to be, and it hasn't been there since 2014. So if you are a Leo, you are about to have immense growth and expansion in your life. Okay, good for you. Let's get a theme for your reading. Oh, hello. King of Wands. Your energy. It's you, baby. Okay, King of Wands, very passionate, very creative, very ambitious, very driven, okay? And the fact that that came out so quick, it's like I'm already sitting in the Leo energy of like, I know who I am, okay? Leo's very confident, okay? Show me some of Leo energy, please. We have the Knight of Wands. Very passionate, very creative, a little bit impulsive, but that's okay. Let's see. We have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Oh shit, Leo. Okay, oops. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping it. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold a little bit. Nine of Swords, maybe you have some anxiety, maybe you're stressing out a little bit. And then the Four of Swords is saying, take a deep breath, okay? Let's calm down a little bit. You have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is a card of commitment. Okay, I feel like it's like pow, like very fiery. The cards flew out so fast. There's a little bit of impulsivity. There is some confidence here, but I also feel like this is a little bit of a defense mechanism. It's like, I know who I am. I'm, exactly who I need to be, but it's also like a little bit of a defense mechanism because you're scared of getting hurt or someone else hurting you, okay? Don't punch me. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming out. They both fell in the reverse, but I'm gonna hold them upright, okay? And you have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? I feel like there are new opportunities coming into your life. Like I said, there's going to be some growth. There's going to be some expansion for you. This could be a new job offer. This could be a new opportunity. Okay, the fact that they came out in the reverse, though, makes me wonder if you think they aren't or you're losing faith in something. The Five of Swords talks about winning a battle, but at what cost, okay? So I think part of you is wondering if you're going to have to make some sort of sacrifice in order to get what it is that you want, okay? Let's get some more cards. The Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups just came out. You're wondering, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is this opportunity, is this thing, a relationship, a job, a project you're working on, is it worth it? You've put a lot of like sweat and tears into this thing, and it hasn't paid off in the way that you want it to. So part of you is wondering, do I just give up or do I keep going? Okay, the Page of Cups is a card of creativity. It's also a little bit of like using your imagination. Does this fish actually exist in this cup, or is she just imagining it? Okay, there could be a little bit of you romanticizing your life and fantasizing about your life, which I feel like is a great thing to do. I think people should be a little bit more delusional in their life and believe in their dreams. But I feel like a part of you is thinking that something should be easier or more graspable than it has been. So part of you is wondering, like, I feel like you're doubting yourself a little bit. Okay, like I said in the beginning, like feeling left out or feeling anxious, like take a deep breath. Like maybe you can separate from this thing for a little bit, allow yourself time to think about it more, allow yourself some space to not think about it so that like solutions or ideas can come to you naturally, okay? If this is a relationship, maybe just take a date for yourself. If this is a friend that's been hanging out a lot, say, maybe I just need a me day, okay? Maybe if it's your job, call out sick. I don't know. I feel like you just need a moment, okay? And I think you should grant yourself this moment because you're gonna spiral out if you don't. At the bottom here, we have Eight of Cups and we have 10 of Wands. I feel like you're ready to throw the towel in. Something is exhausting to you, it's not paying off, and you're like, I'm gonna walk away or I'm gonna be done with this soon because, like I said, I think you need a break, okay? Whoa, we just had a couple cards flip over. Whoa, we just had like 5, okay. Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess, Three of Wands. I think you want to say goodbye to what you currently have in your life, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a job, you name it, take it however it resonates, because you're like, I know I'm destined for more, I want more, okay? The Page of Wands is somebody who's like seeking some sort of adventure, okay? You want to change, you're ready for change, you want to get going, okay? The Three of Pentacles is collaborating with other people, it's working on something new. You also have the Ten of Pentacles behind that, okay? It's like you're ready to build your future. You want to build your family, you want to build your dream job, you want to, you know, start laying the foundations down. You're building this legacy, okay? Because this confidence, like I said, it's good to have this confidence and these dreams and this these fantasies, but like you have to work towards those things as well. And I think you're like, okay, I'm ready to scrap all this. I'm ready to say goodbye to this old part of me in order to embrace this new idea of who and what I want to have in my life, okay? The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition. High Priestess also can sometimes be like fated things happening, okay? Because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming out, which is like new opportunities, I feel like either a person coming into your life or a new job offer or something like that is coming in, and I think you're being really nudged to go in that direction, okay? And maybe it's not at all what you thought it was going to be, okay? The Three of Wands is about opportunities, your ship's literally coming in. And do you want to stand here on the shore or do you want to climb aboard? Again, it could be something you weren't expecting, but maybe it's what you need to propel you forward. Okay, does that make sense? Six of Swords on the bottom, making this transition. Like, you're ready to make this transition. You're ready to take what you need, the clothes on your back, the people who truly support you, and you're going forward. I want to pull a Animal Apothecary card for you and read the guidebook message, okay? Let's get an animal for Leo, please. Ooh, Metamorphosis. Gemini just got this card, number 34, but you also got Master Manifester, number 10. I'm going to read this one for you, okay? If you want to hear the guidebook message, it's on my Gemini reading. You can click on that one, but let's read this one. Master Manifester. Crows, ravens, spiders could be very significant for you, okay? Raven lived a lonely life in the dark abyss of the universe with only one other creature, Spider. Anytime Spider crawled to Raven, Raven would freeze in terror, and Spider would sadly crawl away, or she did not want to scare Raven. Often, you could find Raven gazing into the endless universe and dreaming about creating the world. Everything in his heart wanted to experience so much more, but he just didn't know how to create it. One day, Spider saw Raven projecting his dream into the universe. Spider crawled up to Raven, and as usual, Raven froze in fear. Spider sadly looked up to Raven, suffocating in his fear, and right before Spider was about to dart away, she decided to use her voice. She said, "Dear Raven, I know you do not trust me, but I can help you." Raven seemed to snap out of his hypnotic state of terror for a moment and looked down at Spider. "I can weave your dream into existence," said Spider. It was at this moment that Raven understood. Not only did he have to befriend his fear, who was Spider, but that his fear is what held the gift to allow him to manifest his dream. Once Raven could accept and deeply love all aspects of himself, one being the Spider who represented his fear, he then was able to become the ultimate magician, the Master Manifester. Raven's medicine says, when you honor all aspects of your being, you become whole. Wholeness equates to self-love, and your wholeness supercharges your magnetism to attract and create. When you befriend the painful parts of your personality, you will find they are the ones that hold the secrets that allow you to fully step into your purpose. I love that. Okay, if this reading resonates, please feel free to like, to share, to follow. I'd love to have you here. Thank you for watching, Leo.